Hello. Welcome back to Legally Married Podcast. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. My name is Esther.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
This is Liz.
Je m'appelle Hanny.
And this is Binti.
Je m'appelle.
Comment tu n'appelles? Hey, do you guys remember that song?
Yeah. Je m'appelle.
That's the Yoruba. We changed it to something.
Congolese music in French.
Guys, what I just said now is she's not wearing underwear and she's just like basically going commando. That's what I just said in English. Rough translation. Don't feel decorate.
Commando.
She decorated with her naked butt. We used to dance to that a lot. Liz actually used to be really good at it.
I dancing it.
I dancing. I remember when she went to Lagos, this is in Nigeria, and then she came back, and I was in the village. She came back, and also she was just doing the dance with the hand and with her two left feet, and
I didn't have two left feet. I had both legs.
Two left feet, and she's a lefty. So when she was dancing, her hand was like she's trying to scoop water from under her armpit. But I thought she was so cool. Everyone thought she was so cool because usually when you go to live in Lagos from the village, you come back with a Lagos accent. You know, so she came back with that. Yeah, so she sounded more, more Nigerian posh. I don't know.
I was posh. At whatever
walking
age
around with her bow leg.
I was very cute.
I didn't say that.
Still cute.
Anyway, I do get that. Yeah, Awilo Logomba. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I was trying to remember the name. I'm like,
Awilo Logomba.
What is it?
I used to dance it a lot, so I used to sing it too. My friends used to call me a slut because I used to dance it.
Everybody
okay then
because
that's
I don't know, it's not, people just want to insult you about something that doesn't apply,
of course.
Yeah, when you're growing up,
that's what happens. But anyway, it is well. Meanwhile, they were more sluts than I couldn't even do anything. Anyway, let's move on. Let me know. This is not my therapy session.
You've said that story 1,000 times, so we know
I was the one they were using to cover up.
It's okay. We said we weren't going to talk about it.
God, the Exodus chapter 14 said, I should be silent, that God will fight for me. So I will be silent right now. And just say God will judge you.
God already fought for you ages ago.
I was the one they were using as cover up. And yet they'll be insulting me in front of everybody. But they're the ones doing stuff with their boyfriend behind the church. And I can't say anything. Then. And their parents will say, I am the slut. Meanwhile, they're the one, I was the cover up. God judge you. It's okay. I will keep quiet so that God will fight for me.
You were fearing God.
I know. I was such a tomboy. I didn't even know what other things were.
Oh, dear Lord.
That just took me back. Anyway. It is well. But honestly, if any of them was getting married now and they tell me to say a speech at their wedding, that's what I'm going to start with. So do you remember when you were being the sluttiana and you were using me as a cover up?
Do they even still remember you?
Of course they remember me. I'm unforgettable.
Are you unforgettable? Wow. Oh my gosh.
Unforgettable.
Your English needs to come back to you.
It flew from me. It's departed. Dearly departed. Yeah.
Anyway.
Speaking of wedding.
Let's move on.
Speaking of wedding. We've already titled it what we're going to talk about. Let's talk about wedding. Yeah. So
I love weddings.
I know weddings can be fun. I mean, they can be exhausted if you're in it.
Be fun.
I said they can be exhausted. Guys, I'm tired.
Oh my god. If you're part of the planners, like helping do stuff, you're gonna be so exhausted.
They can be very exhausting. But if you're a guest, you can decide to just show up, and then leave.
Anytime.
Looking cute.
Not anytime. That's disrespectful, Binti.
Anytime.
Yeah. So, okay. So, we've already talked about this. The fact that we saw on social media this girl, being proposed to at this other girl's wedding. But the bride was aware of it. And that's the thing. But now the question is, like, say, okay, and if I understand you're already married, but say actually, let me say yes. Anyway, let me finish. You're getting married. You didn't know about it, and then your friend's fiance or whatever, or your friend decide to propose. Is that something?
Whilst you're
during your wedding.
During your own wedding.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys like that? Would you accept that?
I mean, it's my day. Why come and crash my day without you telling me?
Someone's stealing your shine.
I know. Like, if she had told me beforehand, I'll be fine with it.
Maybe she didn't know,
But
but their fiance wanted to do it and thought, okay, I mean, you're friends, so there shouldn't be anything wrong
the
with
fiance
it.
should have asked.
Yeah, I wouldn't really mind as long as you do it towards the end of my wedding.
At the reception or something.
No. Like towards like almost everybody's leaving. So
So basically, you're not okay with
why
it.
choose to do it in the middle of the wedding?
in the middle of my
Especially
wedding.
reception. Why not
Yeah.
do it? You know how with a lot of African weddings, you do the church, Christian wedding, you do the church, and then they go and take pictures and then come back for the reception. Why not do it in between that? Why must you do it during reception? That I'm just
Because
thinking
they
about
want
it
the
now.
people to be there.
Must you do it at the wedding, period?
If you want to do it in front of people, go and gather your own family and friends.
Exactly.
Get
You
a
came to a
mom.
wedding where you probably don't really know a lot of people except for the bride and groom and maybe some of the family member, and they're not like that close to you, and you decided. Now that I'm thinking about it, because before I was like, you know what, I don't have anything wrong with it, but now that I'm looking at it, you could literally do it while we're taking pictures.
Yeah, it could be also different. In case say I'm related to you and it's my wedding.
No, we
today,
said friend.
So we're gonna. Okay. Oh, sorry.
We said friend. Relation, that's fine.
Yeah,
I
that's
understand,
fine,
but it also depends too.
But as Esther, okay, I'm already on my second wedding or third wedding or whenever.
You mean your anniversary? Jesus Christ.
Anniversary, yeah, anniversary.
At first, I was like, wait, what? You left
Yeah.
David when?
On my
She means
15th
our anniversary. Yeah.
Yes, so you can wait. Don't steal my shine.
I wouldn't even do it. Even if
When
we-
everybody's leaving, when everybody's leaving, please
Yeah,
listen.
that's when you
if my
do it.
fiance
Yeah.
was proposing to me at someone's wedding, the moment he gets on his
It'll be
knees,
weird.
the
Yeah,
speed
everybody
he's
get
using
up.
to go down is the same speed he used to fall over. Because I would be
just
even
think-
too embarrassed. Like, come on. Even if it's my sister's wedding, if it's someone with, come on,
Yeah.
man, this is someone. Do you know how much we spent on this wedding? And you want to
I
come and
know.
propose to
Yeah,
me
I
at
just-
someone else's wedding?
You want
I
to
just
steal
think,
my
like,
shine. I
it's-
paid for my camera,
Yeah, for
photographer and all that kind of
everything.
thing.
Yeah.
So they're gonna.
And now when I'm watching my own video back, I'll not be see. I mean, it will be love. Okay. Before this, I actually thought, okay, I don't have a lot of problem with it. I don't, But really, it's
But yeah, it's kind of inappropriate unless
It
we've
is.
discussed it all together. Like,
Yeah,
say,
like even
beforehand.
if
yeah.
even if we haven't even discussed it, why do you want to propose at someone else's wedding? Like,
Maybe-
what's the point?
Yeah,
Like,
maybe you
just-
propose in the car when you're coming to my wedding. You
don't
get what I mean?
ever propose
or-
to me in the car if you're listening,
No,
future
no.
husband.
already do it at home.
Because
Or
you
when
and
you're
I
in
we're
the
gonna
car
show
park,
off
at the
your
car
ring
park.
then.
Yeah, no, don't propose to me at the
Future
car park.
husband, if you're hearing this, if you propose to me in the car, I'll throw the ring
Not
at
even
you.
that.
going to a
There's a
wedding.
likelihood of crashing.
Whilst going to a wedding.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's
Because it's
dangerous.
someone else's.
No,
day.
maybe you're already parked, but still, don't propose to me in a bloody
You
car.
know what? At the end of the day, honestly, I don't feel like where you propose to matters because things
Yeah.
happen. It's about how it's done. But also, that doesn't mean you should propose to me in front of the public restroom.
Oh, ew.
Okay. No, that's it. No.
Although
no,
there
no,
was
no.
an episode in
No. Don't
oh
do
this
it.
show where they proposed New Girl, and he proposed to her in the toilet. It's because
gross.
they were cops. They're cops. That was their first case together, and it was special to them. But I'm
Still
like, that
gross.
is nasty
It's
with a
still
capital
gross,
N.
yeah.
I don't want it. Take a picture
How
of
do
the
you tell
public
someone that
restroom
story?
and put it in the background. That's better. I'm not going in there.
It's
I am,
disgusting.
Or just put it in your
And so
toast for your
Ina
wedding.
knelt down on the public.
Oh, it was.
Ew.
There's more to it. There's more story to it. It was disgusting.
Oh,
but yeah,
no.
but yeah, no,
Gross.
I wouldn't mind if I wouldn't mind. It depends on how it's done. So, say for example, if my friend's fiance or my friend who is the guy proposing or whatever it is, decide come to me beforehand and say I want to propose to her, blah blah blah. First of all, I say, will her family and friends be there? If they can't be there, then why are you doing it?
What's the point?
It doesn't make sense. Because I know, like, if I'm friends with someone, say, for example, if it's one of you guys, say Anifra is not married yet or whatever, I'm sure Annie or Binti or Liz would want someone, if they want to do it publicly, they want a family member or friend or someone to be there. And if it's my
That's true,
wedding
yeah.
and those people are not invited, that means you're taking that joy away from her. What the fuck is wrong with you? But if it was a close relative, again, I know we're talking about friends. Like, say, for example, it was Lee's fiance that wants to propose to her. Obviously, all our family and friends are at my wedding.
Oh,
So that makes sense. And even
makes
still
sense.
then, we would have to
You can
put
still wait,
put that in the, what's the word? Order of ceremony.
Yeah,
And it will be
now
a
we
code
pause-
word there somewhere.
So people know.
No,
okay,
people
so they
will know
don't-
it's a proposal happening, but they'll know that something is happening. But
And at the
So what
end,
would you
even if
name
it's
it?
gonna happen.
I can name it like a
special event.
yeah, special events. Yeah, a
Sugar
10-minute
spice?
special event.
sugar
Sugar
spice.
spice,
Sugar
everything nice.
spice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
For
okay,
a
now
that's
relative
crazy.
or so,
yeah. You were saying
that is not really okay, but it's okay at the same
depends.
time. You know, killing one bird with one stone,
Yeah.
or rather two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
So that can
Yeah.
Would you guys invite kids to your wedding?
That's-
I don't mind.
It's always been something that,
That
I've
is something,
always.
because at the end of the day, kids want to also experience that. That is something they would grow up to know, to learn
My
about as well.
wedding.
But wait,
Yeah, no, a big
yeah,
event.
but then some families have like say 5 kids. So you are inviting mom and
Pick your
dad plus the
favorites.
5 plus the 5 kids. But then also you are inviting mom and dad. They may not have somewhere to leave the children. It's kind of a balancing act, like delicate balance. So you invite me, where am I going to leave my son?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, this is why I keep
Yeah.
saying, when I'm like, I would want to. 1 second. Sorry, I would want to create a special place for kids to be able
yeah.
to be, because I always think like I don't want to invite kids, mainly because I want to be able to have fun without censoring the reception. Do you know what I mean?
know.
And
And
also, I
also-
also want the parents to be able to have fun, but
Have
To have fun, not
without
like
worrying
worrying
too
about
much.
where the
Exactly.
child- yeah.
Which is why I'm saying there are circumstances where the mother or whatever, like say for example a newborn, or the parents can't organize babysitter and they really want to come. So if they can't organize it, they really can't come. I understand that as well, because if I was in that position, like, it would be sad. That's why I'm saying, like, when I'm getting married, hopefully money permits, I would want to create a special thing for the kids, like say, away from the wedding area, not even in the
Yeah.
same building. But like they will have childminders. No, I've been saying this for years. Anyone who is
Yeah.
listening,
Same
feel free to
building?
take this idea. No, like obviously not too far, because if they're in the same building, they still won't be able to have fun. I'm just thinking about the
Honestly,
parents. There will be a
yeah,
bus
I like the idea.
that will take them to the place. They'll be jumping castle at the place. It's not, just for them to be able to have fun at their own events. Because if they're in the same building, kids will be running in and out of the reception.
Yeah, so when I
Yeah.
did my wedding, we invited friends who have kids, but we had to break their heart and say, no, it's not child for other kid friendly.
Friendly. Yeah.
Because on the budget,
Yeah.
we couldn't afford to include children anyway, so
Yeah.
we're on a very tight budget. So,
Yeah.
and then also, David had one of his best mates who had just I think the baby was about 4 or 5 weeks old. And they were like, because our invitation was saying it's not kid friendly, so they were like, would we come with the baby? So in my mind, I'm like, yeah, if they want
I
that
mean,
one,
one's
that's a
infant,
okay.
little
Feel.
baby, that's understandable. They
yeah,
can
but we
hold
had
it.
to. Yeah, I would have loved for kids to be there, but we couldn't, put up kids minders and stuff. So
see, it can be
Yeah.
a difficult one, especially if budget doesn't permit it. But like, at least if you have the budget, then the kids can come, but they'll be in a separate place, and then there'll be a special time in the night where the kids can then come in, like how we used to do in church, where we'll be in Sunday school or whatever, like kids church, and the adults are in the big church, and then towards the end of service, all the kids then come in and yay, happy to see parents. It's in an ideal world. That's a good thing.
that's
to
a good
do.
one. Yeah,
But with
because
no money,
our friends have children. Yeah, with no money, it is really.
I still wouldn't want kids to come.
And the
to be
reality of
honest.
things is majority of friends and stuff are kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and so it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming with the kids.
So, and then that's also
I know.
that's why you have to send out also invitations maybe 2 months in advance.
2
to
months is
give
actually
Yeah.
even too short.
or maybe 3 months
Yeah,
in
yeah,
advance.
yeah.
Mine-
Wedding invitation, 2 months is too.
Okay.
You send the save
Yeah.
the date and then the concrete one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that someone can plan way ahead. Like if I have to book a babysitter.
But you know, there's some people too. Even if you send
Oh,
it a
it's
year in
till last
advance,
minute.
they're like, why would I book a babysitter when they can come with me? There are some people that are very, very entitled and don't also feel like they need to take that extra effort. Just like when you when you invite people and they say, can I bring my cousin? Can I bring my sister? Can I bring my
my friend?
You know what I'm saying? Like there are people like that.
But at least they're asking.
Yeah.
They're asking, but they're expecting you to say yes.
To say
But
If I wanted them there, I would have invited them.
Guest, but you don't know.
That's happened to me many times.
It is very different. Like if Esther or Liz or Binti or whatever you wanted to bring with, we close people.
A partner, people. You're invited, you want to bring people. You should bring person, not people.
No, you can bring a plus one. Say you had a partner or something. That's fine.
Yeah,
but I've seen somebody. Oh, speaking of which, the graduation dinner, someone was. The space was very crowded, rather, small space, and someone is telling me if they can bring 3 more people. I didn't reply, and I'm like, leave me alone.
That's it. That's
it's crazy.
Even at my friend's wedding recently, you guys know what I'm talking about. They were texting her on the day and say, "Oh, I can't bring things, so I can't come." This is someone's wedding. Do you know how much this cost? And this has happened to me too. When I used to organize my birthday parties, like my 21st, my 25th, and I get message, can I bring my cousin and my sister and my friend? And I said no, sorry, and they said, oh, sorry, then we can't come because there's nowhere for them to be. I'm like, how old are they?
Wait, I mean, they're adults. How are they?
They like adults to me. If you're 18 and over, you're an adult. They can stay home by themselves.
It's very understandable, but for the whole extended family,
you don't
and
have
friend
to
of
come.
friend,
Yeah, it's fine. I don't
always
mind.
come
Like,
alone.
no, I didn't. Did I tell you that I need extra people? And I'm paying per person.
Yeah.
Hello.
Wow. Yeah, some people also ask you, because someone was asking me, I'll be able to pay for 2 or I'll be able to pay for them. I'm like, there is no seat for that extra person unless they're gonna sit on a different table.
Why can't you just go out
and enjoy their own meals?
Yeah,
I mean, what's the point of them coming?
What's the point of coming?
Why can't you just go out and
they
go and
thought
have
it's
fun?
all about money, but I'm like,
no.
And besides, it's not
Also,
I
about
didn't
money.
invite them, period.
If I didn't invite someone, doesn't that mean I don't know you? So now I'm trying to get, especially me, I'm trying to get over the fact that I'm here, being the center of attention, which I don't like, and now I have to try and get to know someone else. When I'm supposed to be having fun.
Very awkward position.
Yeah, it's such an awkward thing.
And the good thing is, I don't tag along as well myself.
Yeah.
Like, you have a
I
party,
don't
you
like
ask
doing
me,
that.
can you be a third tie? I will. Or what? I'm like, nah,
No.
I'm good. I'll stay home.
No.
Happily stay home.
I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. Like, people, it doesn't matter. Sometimes it doesn't matter how far in advance you send your invitation.
Yeah.
They just don't bother to put in that extra step. And they also feel like they're doing you a favor because they come into your event. I'm like, don't do me any favor. I don't mind if there's only 2 people at my wedding. Because the less people, the better. Especially if you've RSVP'd from the get-go. If there's only 2 people that's going to show up, I'm okay with it. That means I only have to spend
If I can get
280
5
for 2 people. Because I'm just thinking per head. That's fine. I'm okay. I mean, before I want to do wedding inside my bedroom, so I don't have to leave the house. And now you're telling me you can't come because exactly.
Whilst we're on the topic of wedding and proposal and stuff, what do you guys think of the flash mob proposal and stuff that's like done outside and all of that jazz, like in public? I mean, I have my take on it, but what do you guys think?
Okay, to me, it looks good on videos, but I wouldn't love to happen to me.
Yeah, no,
I'm
wouldn't.
like, I'll run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It looks good in video.
It's a lot of pressure.
I used to fantasize about it, especially when I see a couple on video that happened in Brisbane. I used to be like, oh, that would be nice. But then as the years goes by, and I'm like, all those people
that you don't know.
that I don't know,
The
just
pressure.
looking at me.
With their phones
Hopefully
recording.
my partner would already know that he's the person I want to marry before he proposes. Imagine if he didn't know and I haven't let it know and then he proposed and I say no.
Awkwardness.
I've seen one. I don't know if it was real.
I've seen one
Where
too
the
that
girl-
he slapped her in the
Where-
supermarket.
I
In
saw
the
that.
shopping mall.
In the shopping mall. Give me that.
She
She
slapped him.
him. She slapped him.
She said no.
She said no. Did she slap him or just said no and walked away?
No, and then
She's probably
No, I
pissed
think
that
she
he
hit
proposed
him.
in
I don't know if
public.
we're talking about the same one. I think
No, it was he. No, the lady said no,
Yeah.
and the guy snatched the phone. Give me my phone.
Oh.
Give me. She took everything.
no, there was another one that I saw.
God.
He went down on his knees at the mall, and she slapped him and said no and walked away. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Why did she
I mean, like,
slap him?
like how dare you? Maybe he knows
kind of
that
fuckery
she
is that?
doesn't.
No,
What
it's
do you mean that?
already enough.
If you know I don't like public thing, why are you pushing it on me? So if
But
you don't
saying
listen to
the
me
no is
now,
very embarrassing. Come on.
embarrassing. She's embarrassed. Why are you thinking about him?
it's actually, I actually like find
Just
it
say no
embarrassing
and
to
walk
be
off.
honest.
You don't have to slap him.
Because it's the
In front
shock. No, obviously violence is never the answer.
The
But she was
shock.
shocked.
You do that thing of.
I honestly would do
Nonsense.
it. Not slap. Not slap
Yeah.
intentionally, but out of shock.
Wow.
Especially if you've
Honestly,
been saying maybe she has social anxiety, you don't know. And they decide, oh, this would be a good video. Let me do it.
No, I don't disagree with her saying no and walking off. It's the slap. I think
The
is a bit
slap
much.
wasn't. It was more of just like how when we're talking
just
and
a
you just
slight
tap.
touch?
Yeah. No, it didn't seem
of course.
slight. It seemed hard.
Binti, would you love the public proposal?
No, it's a bit much. I mean, if they spoke to me first about it, I might consider it.
How would they
No,
talk
but
to you
that is
first?
No,
You're not
no,
supposed
I
to
think-
know.
No, but as in if you've talked about getting married and you're all on the right same time and
Oh,
stuff.
or on the right
Like,
page. I
this
thought like
month,
if they
yeah.
told you like, so
No,
I'm
just
going
like,
to do
oh,
a
I'm
public
gonna propose
proposal.
to you. That makes no sense because then it's not a surprise. Unless I can act surprised, then sure. But nah, like we've discussed it, we have a timeline and stuff. Maybe like, yeah, okay, I'm ready, you're ready, sure. Pop out of nowhere and propose.
You know,
On the
I
train.
don't know.
Sure.
I mean, you guys, you've known me for a few years now, and I feel like as the years goes by, I've really started regressing, going more into being an introvert rather than an ambivert, like extro and introvert. So I think I don't. Right in this moment, I don't think I'd like it.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd like it. I think I wouldn't mind in my living room.
No, I don't mind that, yeah.
I wouldn't mind public as well, but I don't know. I really can't say 100%.
Actually, public would have been better many years ago, where there are no cameras everywhere, where there are no mobile phones everywhere. We just propose, but before you know it, you're randomly appearing on news somewhere in. You know, you get what I mean?
Okay,
So-
if it's on news, you know what? I think I'd like it.
Yeah, because it's memorable.
okay,
You
good.
know,
Nah, to be honest, like for me, I'm generally not for it. Like it looks cool and all, and like it looks cool in pictures and videos,
Yeah.
especially if there's like a mob
No,
or whatever.
Liz, I think you might like
But
it
at the end of the
afterwards, not in the moment.
no, afterwards, but in that moment, I would be embarrassed.
No, in
like
the
I
moment,
just,
yeah, it's a lot of people.
I'm just not the kind of person
Yeah.
that likes that much attention.
Yeah.
Especially if there's a lot of people, it's just too much. I almost want to
Look at my face. I'm really confused.
Not with happiness, but with like, oh my god, why is he doing this to me right now? Now you fucking stupid.
No.
Is what I'll be thinking
no,
in my
Liz,
head.
I don't think you go that
I'll
far.
be thinking he's very
No,
brave
like I'll
to
be
actually
thinking, why are you doing this
propose
outside in public
like
when
that.
you know I don't know like something like this? Will be what I'm
No.
thinking. But at the end of the day, if I wanted to marry him, I would say yes. I know embarrass him, but I would be embarrassed myself because I'm just so shy.
I'm really confused.
I'm not a big fan.
You know what?
Yeah, I'm
Either way,
shy.
at this point, I'll take a proposal on top of a train. Just do it.
Oh my
Not that I'm desperate. I'll take it. You know, either way, it's okay. As long as, I think the most important thing to me is, as long as they know that I want to be with them and the ring is good.
Yeah.
If you get me a pure gold ring, I'm saying, no, I
ew.
don't want it.
pure gold.
Diamond.
I don't like, no.
Gold.
like gold.
No, you can't
Simple.
say you don't like gold because it's like saying you don't like money.
Oh, we all know
gold,
what
but I
we
want a
mean.
diamond
As in,
ring.
yeah, pure gold. And if
me
you
bars
give me
of
a
gold
ring
anytime.
that's too girly, like those ones that's very skinny,
Sparkly,
that my finger
yeah.
can actually rip apart, I don't want. You know, because I've got, and also if you don't get me the right size, so we're there in the public trying to force
Trying
this
to
ring
fit it in.
because you know my fingers are huge. Like if you haven't made the effort beforehand to get me the right size, and not, it's still those little stuff. You know me, I'm mainly into about the little things.
They always
Yeah.
get the bigger size,
true.
so because mine was big
No,
for my
no,
little
they always get the
fingers,
bigger
so-
size for skinny finger people like you guys. People like me. You have to specially order. My size is actually, I think they said 12 last time I sized, and this was years ago. My
nice size.
fingers are huge. ring
Okay,
size
so
is
future
not-
husband, listen to that.
So when my future husband comes to you
Yes.
guys and say, "What's our ring size?" So now you guys need to now figure out how to get my rings. And then the moment you ask, I'll know anyway. So I'll just be smiling like
You
a
already
stupid
told us.
person.
We don't need
You
to
already
ask
told
you.
us size 12.
No, I think
So
this
it's
was a
ask.
few years ago. So I don't know.
So we said 12.5.
it's
So
okay.
you do
No.
14. And
and
then you
then
can reduce the size.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can
mine
just
got
have,
resized,
a
yeah.
few different options.
So
And
while
take it-
while I'm being proposed to, you tell me, okay, so pick one.
Yeah, pick your
Yeah.
What the
ring.
hell?
No, nasty. So I'm now doing the work when it could have. No, I'm good. That means he is not making the
Wow,
effort.
no.
I'm not
Actually,
doing
that's
that.
a good
No,
one
I don't
too.
want it. I don't want those proposals
you
where
know
they
what,
say.
why
are you
listen to me,
stressing
listen to me.
yourself?
You know those proposals when they say, okay, we marry me, blah. There's no ring, and then they say we're going to shop for ring later. I don't want it.
Yeah,
What
I don't
the
like
fudge
that.
is
No,
that?
but then this one has options.
yeah, I don't
want
pick
it.
the one you want. It's not a
'Cause
lot, but like 2 or 3.
you can be very
around your
picky and you
size.
know
I'm
what
not
you really
picky.
want.
I want
Choose-
something very simple. A little bit, not
Yes.
too feminine, not too manly, in between, not fancy.
Yeah, something
Just
simple, nothing to
simple.
attract.
I
Yeah.
don't just sit. Even if it's a rubber band, I don't mind.
Esther, why are you yelling?
Speaking of rings, guys, I literally have a Pinterest board of potential rings that I
Look at you.
I have a Pinterest
That
board.
reminds me, I have an album on my Instagram.
I do.
You know when those
Do you want to get
ads
the
come
guy
up?
first?
No,
Yeah?
it's okay. I like staring at them.
Okay, that's funny.
Wait,
so
like
funny.
actually
I
on
do.
Pinterest.
They're so pretty. Yeah. on
Okay, maybe
Pinterest. I
share
have a
it
whole
and
then-
separate
Wow.
board for
Maybe
it.
share it and then we can both play and then we know whether we have the same taste so that I know if my future is.
That's
There's
just-
a lot of different diamond cuts, but it's so cute.
Oh, good
They're
to
so
know.
pretty.
That's so
And
messed
she has
up.
never
It's not
dated, guys.
messed up.
She's never dated.
No, she hasn't even dated one guy.
Wow, expose me.
She
why
hasn't
don't you?
even.
I mean, you haven't.
She hasn't even tasted the relationship. She hasn't
Have you
even
even
touched
had
him
your-
with a 10-foot pole.
Have you even anyway, it's okay, I don't want to expose
know
you
what
more.
you're gonna
She hasn't
say.
even had
Stop.
their first kiss yet.
I was going to say that. Have you even done that yet?
Oh my god.
She hasn't had her first kiss and she already has her first ring on Pinterest.
Is it only the
She
first
even
ring?
held the
Binti?
guy's
Honey,
hand.
for what did you
It's
say?
not even one.
I think she also has an album of wedding gowns and stuff.
Okay, no, that's a bit much.
Yeah,
I
no,
know.
that
I
one is
think you
simple
do.
for me.
I
I'll
swear.
just wear a
Yeah.
suit.
Wow, wedding
no.
ring. A suit? No.
No,
That's-
I mean, I can see a way it could work.
I
but
mean,
no.
I'm wearing sneakers, so I might as well wear suits.
No, because
Yeah,
you know how
Serena.
like with the suits, people have,
Yeah,
like,
and then with the train
back.
at the back, yes,
It could
something
work.
comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm wearing sneakers, so I'll just pair it with it.
Esther is definitely me today.
Wow.
Like she's been yelling all.
I had to turn down the volume actually.
What is wrong
She's
with
very
you
passionate
today?
about the topic, so she's expressing it.
Because I'm very passionate about my wedding.
Just dial it down a bit.
Would you love flowers and stuff
Where?
Oh, I would love flowers.
on the wedding day?
Oh yeah,
Flowers.
nice, yeah.
Cool.
Very
Definitely.
simple, cream color with a touch of purple.
So why are you guys
know the
planning
colour
your
theme.
wedding?
On the podcast.
On the podcast. Wait, on the podcast.
No.
So you're planning your
Remember
wedding.
how Megan
Don't people
Trainor?
say girls have their weddings planned by a young
No,
age?
that's not me.
I just recently
do
started
yeah,
planning,
exactly.
so I beg.
You just
no,
you
a
just
young
see
age
something.
now.
You're like
You're
I want that at my wedding. Just like how with my song, This Is Why I Love You. I'm like, that's the song I'm walking down
Oh
to.
my god, yes. Oh, wedding songs.
You know, you plan. It comes in my head. And then sometimes when I'm daydreaming, I'm like, wait a minute, I should actually make an effort to go and find the guy first. At this point,
And the good thing
I
is,
would organize my own
everything is
wedding
open up.
and go myself.
I saw somebody who married a tree.
Yeah.
Did that?
A
The girl
tree?
who married
Yeah.
herself. No,
No, the girl, the
That's weird.
Ugandan girl
Oh.
that married herself.
She married herself.
Yeah,
That was
herself,
so
rather.
dope.
Yeah, herself.
A
Yeah,
tree.
which is cool. Yeah. Oh, actually, the two. She married a tree. She was a white girl who married a tree.
Oh, of course.
But why?
Yeah, a tree, like a giant tree.
She loves
So
Mother
why?
Nature.
Yes, she loves nature, and she hasn't. She may never meet the right guy. So a tree is
So
gonna
she's
be
married
married.
a tree.
Because she loves
tree.
Mother Nature, Binti. It's like me going to marry
everywhere.
iMac.
Yeah.
Because I like Steve Jobs. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like Apple,
yeah,
sure.
exactly. Yeah, there's a Uganda girl that married a cardboard cutout of herself. She said it was a joke, and her mother was very concerned. There's also a white man that also married a cardboard of himself, not as a joke, but as real, because he said nobody can love me like I love myself.
Ooh.
Wow.
It's true. The wedding part is
very
weird, but his statement is true.
It was a whole ceremony.
No, okay. For all your upcoming weddings, they'll be with a real person, not like a tree, not like a.
Yes, honey. God forbid.
A real person.
so-
Yeah, preferably
Yeah.
around my height or a little bit taller. It doesn't matter where you're from as long as you believe in God.
Is this an ad?
This is an ad. You
Okay,
can be around my age,
Snap.
maybe a year younger. That's okay. I'm okay with that. A little bit older. It's not about that. It's about how you act. Make sure
how
your
you
mother is
connect.
nice, please. I beg you in the name of God. That your sisters are also nice if you have them.
Your mother is not snitchy.
Your brothers are also not jerks if you have them.
Yeah, make sure you're the most handsomest out of you and your brothers.
Why? Because you go on your brother.
So she's not infatuated.
I didn't
She
say
wants to
anything.
make the
No.
right decision.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, goodness gracious. What is this episode turned to?
Also, make sure that you don't
No,
want to
it's
shut
fun
me up
and
in
random.
public when I'm talking. Thank you.
Freedom of speech. Yeah.
And you also have to
Oh,
love
they-
my friends. Thank you very much.
And you are equal in the relationship.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
In all parts of your body too. That's fine.
All right.
Make sure you're well and able.
You can use it. Oh God, I'm done talking. I'm not talking anymore.
Speaking of relationships, you know how some people say women always, they would love to know what's going on in their partner's phone or something.
Yeah.
And in my
Not
mind,
all
I'm like,
women.
I don't worry. Not me. And I'm like, I wouldn't even worry about that. All I would worry about is what is in the wallet, as in your bank card. That's what. That's what my eyes
Are
would
you
be like.
useless or are you good?
Is the money still there? I don't mind
Yeah,
about
I don't really
it.
care. I mean, if you have to hide something from me, that's on you.
That's on you.
Yeah, I don't care
My
about
eyes
what's
are
on
on the
your phone.
money, man. Not anything on the phone. Nothing. So
Actually, what am I
yeah.
saying? If I do see something suspicious that's right in my face, suspicious or whatever,
Don't ignore it.
I
yeah.
would.
But
I would go
think
looking
yeah.
for
I
it.
think going in through the phone to search for something, there's a bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Nah.
just extreme.
If you're there and it just happens and you saw it's like, yo.
You'll be surprised as to how some girls literally go digging in and
Yeah.
searching
Finding
and
something
they
that's
find
not there.
stuff.
But then also, you also can't blame
Yeah.
them too. It's a lot of
Yeah.
them that might have already experienced something like that in their previous relationship. But also, in the same breath, I'm also going to say, ladies, that is why you should heal before you get into your next
First.
one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't carry the baggage from the previous into the current. And from the
Exactly.
current
So
into
true,
the
yeah.
future.
Me as a person, instead
Yes.
of diverting, I rather using all my energy, looking after
become
what
a
is
spy,
gone
yeah.
wrong. Yeah, to become a spy, I'll be a financial controller, like saying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't go and spy. But if any of you were saying that you had issues, I'd spy for you.
Nah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't even.
Esther would.
Let's-
I would.
Yeah,
I
he will
can
expose
find things
himself.
in just like that.
Oh,
She can,
it's funny.
it's true,
Speaking of
yeah.
finding things, I know this is a bit different, but on TikTok yesterday, as usual, there was this girl that I don't know. I think she found she was on a dating app, yeah. So she swiped and she saw this guy, and then went on a deep dive to Instagram, saw his name, searched him, found the guy.
Oh my God.
And then saw the exact photo that she saw on the dating app. And she's like, sometimes I just amaze myself.
Maybe the guy
How I
linked
find
his
people.
Instagram in the day.
No, he
oh,
didn't.
She probably
He didn't.
used Google
She just
image
kept
search.
searching.
I
Yeah,
love
I was
that.
just like,
I've done that too.
Sometimes if I really want to, I can
Oh
search.
yeah, I've done that. Yeah, especially when someone is just saying a bunch of nice things and just blah blah blah, and I'm like, who are you?
Like, let me see
I'm
your
just
profile.
curious. Yeah, I've done that. Oh, you know this thing where again, this is mainly going to, mainly African people will be able to relate to this. African people who have religious parents. So, at reception, when you're like, trying to get down, get jiggy with it and stuff, and you're playing your ratchet music and whatnot, and you're dancing, would you feel like, oh gosh, my parents is here, I can't do this?
They're probably just judging me.
Yes.
Because I know the weddings that I've been to with my dad, and would be dancing and stuff. And then all of them, they'll just be in the corner and just looking. And then they'll say, "Can you play this gospel music, please, so we can dance?" I'm like,
why at a wedding? If they wanted that, they would have played it from the beginning. Like, why? Some African parents, honestly, I can't
request. The thing is, I'm not.
I know.
Obviously, you can play gospel music and stuff for weddings. We do that and stuff. But the particular music they were looking for is not.
It's just not it.
Why?
Oh wow. No,
I don't. Yeah, sometimes it baffles me.
No, my mom dances too. Also, the normal
like it.
worldly music. So she doesn't mind it.
Yeah.
I dance.
Yeah. I just always
It's
find
music,
it weird, like just not random weird stuff like that pop in my head. Say for example, also like your dad being at the delivery room.
Yeah.
That's why.
I just saw a video that I sent to Liz, and the girl was giving birth, and the dad and the brother were there holding the husband because he kept passing out every 10 seconds. I'm like,
I don't want my mother to be in my delivery room, but
my dad.
wow.
I even find it weird telling my dad I'm pregnant, because now I'm basically telling you I've done something.
You've done the deed.
But actually, that's one of the hardest bits, telling your parent you're pregnant.
Because it's like you're not saying that.
Yes, she's had sex.
Yeah.
No, I stood in the mirror and I was talking to mom on phone, and I looked at myself in the mirror, and I want to clean all the words I have to tell her, like make it look more holy, like.
Really?
But you're married.
I don't know if it was
weird.
happened. Just tell them.
What you did in the night, in the bed, in the dark, it's coming out.
in the dark?
At the end of the day, the thing is, it's not their cup of tea. It's not their business.
But it is
you
though.
know?
They still need to know you're pregnant.
I mean, I'm
how life
pregnant.
works.
Think whatever
I
you
know,
want to
but
think. It
it's still
happened.
weird. So I feel weird
It's
saying
awkward.
it to
It's very
to
awkward,
a
yeah.
man who is my dad. I also feel weird saying it to mom, saying in general to friends. That's okay because we talk.
To
and
friends,
stuff.
we
But
talk.
like to
Yeah.
parents, I'm pregnant. In my head, I'm
mean-
saying I just
I had sex.
I mean, you
I'm
probably
gonna
already
deal with it.
That's why I always find it weird when parents are saying, "When are you gonna have a baby? When are you gonna?" I'm like, "Do you know you're begging
So you're
your
telling
kids
me to go
and
have
have
sex?
Right? I understand they're married,
course,
but there's always something weird to me about that. There's always something
like
weird about it.
our parents don't openly discuss like
Yes.
sex and
We
stuff.
don't.
No, they
so
never
I guess
did
that's why
growing
it's
up.
weird, because we've been conditioned to
Yeah.
really like you can't talk about that.
It's a secret.
But then it's always so
Yeah.
funny when it now goes 360 and now they're begging you to basically go and have sex.
Go and have sex.
It's
so weird.
Don't cross that line and then tell you, please,
I wonder if
Go
they
and
think
cross
about
it.
it.
I don't
No.
think they think about it. All they're thinking about is just
don't.
the baby. They don't
Yeah.
think about the
I
process.
guess
in
they
their
take
head.
their mind off of the. I mean, thinking of the process would make them weird. I get it, but here we are discussing it.
Yeah, but why push someone to go have sex so they
And
can
have a baby?
But growing up, they're telling you don't have sex.
Yeah,
You're not
like
married yet.
every pregnancy review video, like all those white people video that I watch. Again, I say white people because it's mainly white people that I see that do it. That I watch that they're surprising their parents that they're pregnant and stuff, and I'm like, this is not just pregnancy review video. This is I had sex review video.
And the thing is, like, that's the difference
what you
between
did.
being African
Yes.
and being
Non-African,
non-African.
yeah.
Like, they really don't care. And I think it's like that, again, with Africans, because it's not something that
Yeah,
was
we weren't
discussed
really. A
growing
lot of
up.
us aren't really that
Yeah.
open about that. Yeah,
They didn't really talk about it with us. So half of us didn't even know what that was until you were in
school.
school and you
Of
learned
course.
about it.
And even in
You
school,
know?
they
They taught us
sugarcoated
everything.
it. In Nigeria,
I know, you
that
basically
is. In-
basically thought yourself growing
No,
up,
'cause
you're
here
like,
they
oh,
taught
that's what
everything.
that is.
I learned a lot of
Yeah.
stuff from what my friends were doing. Not really, like just
same.
like boob acid, all this stuff that my friend mentioned it, and I also learned it when I got punched in the chest. Kissing and stuff like. Hey.
Do you guys remember how
you do your
your
mouth.
parents would tell you kissing will get you pregnant?
Yeah.
Stupid is that?
And they said if you're your period, that is fire.
They told me
Don't touch
sitting
boys.
near boys.
Oh yeah.
Get you pregnant.
So I sat on a desk, school desk. We are all girls, 3 girls, no boys. Boys make girls pregnant. So
That's so crazy.
Oh my god.
And I never really
friends
wanted
is
to
so
talk
funny.
to boys until when I went in high school. That's where, with all influence of other kids that comes into mind. So that you have to also keep up with the Kardashians. Everybody's having a boyfriend, and I also got.
So now you gotta get one.
Honestly,
I was on
I think
a
that's
mission
why
to get one.
I actually dated because everyone was
same.
having
I was
boyfriends.
practically forced into my first relationship.
And it lasted a
That
week.
was me. The girls were having boys, and we go back to the dormitory, and everybody's talking about that. And I'm like, I have no boyfriend.
Oh no, that wasn't
have
my
one.
case. No,
I
I
had no
was literally. I had one before I went into my final high school, that was mutual. But the one in high school particularly, basically because all of them were boyfriend and girlfriend in a friend group, and I was single. This other guy was single. There was another one too, and they basically pushed me into. I'm in a relationship with someone that I don't even talk to. That
was me, just to keep up with
next
the
level.
name. Yes, yes. Now you're dating one of the school prefects. Good. I mean, we're friends on Instagram now, but we kind of did talk or whatever, but it wasn't me. Okay, talk, fine.
Yeah,
move.
it felt uncomfortable back then,
it's
but
weird.
now as you grow older, it's just
You just laugh about
It's
it.
funny. I can't believe it. I was actually around 17 too at the time, and I was still like, don't talk to me.
I don't know you.
But when the cat gets out of the bag, is it the other way around? Like when
I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know.
when the rat gets out, like that is when you get used to it, and then you realize, oh well, you never stop.
No, I didn't get fully used to it until I
You
got
never
to
stop.
Australia. Yeah,
No, I didn't until when I was at university. So
same.
yeah, that's when I got comfortable.
same.
Yeah.
Same. Wow.
No, the ones of high school were stupid. It wasn't even a
High school,
relationship.
That was
when
nothing.
people say
Yes.
my high
Yeah.
school sweetheart and we're married, I'm like,
No.
wow.
I can't say the same.
People take that really seriously around these areas, like Western world. They really take that seriously. I'm like,
they do.
who are you loving in high school?
What are you
I
loving?
mean, come on. There's some.
When you go,
Where are you loving?
There's some people that are still
Oh, yeah,
together
yeah.
from their high school days
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Well, it's more common.
Married
It's more
kids.
common amongst white people.
West.
honestly.
Stop saying the word white people.
not black.
I'm saying
Western
white
word.
people confidently. It's not as common among other ethnic people.
That's
Yeah,
true.
because but then there was no real
Because we
rather
all have to
feelings
focus
in
on
there.
school.
No emotions.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
Also
always
black
tell
people
you
especially,
study.
like,
Yeah,
I
black
think
people,
maybe
Asian
Indians
people,
and
Indian
Asians
people, all of
focus in
us.
school,
We
yeah.
were more driven to. I'm not saying white people, you went to focus on school, but I'm just saying, like, we were told if the only time we
priorities.
can start dating is after university.
After you
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
really?
And then a year later, they say, where's the husband? Nonsense.
Where's the
No.
where's
Not
the
where's the
child?
husband. Where's the boyfriend?
No,
looking for a
it's
husband.
husband, though. They go straight into husband. No.
True.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
And then the mothers start telling the other mother, I have somebody who can be suitable
Yes.
for your daughter.
Yes,
So
they start
I'm
arranging
like,
They
marriage.
start planning.
ew, why?
Yeah.
I know I have the picture of my husband in my head, so I don't need somebody to
Can
help
you
me.
guys do the whole arranged marriage thing? I know I can't.
I
do
mean,
it.
we don't say can't. It depends. It really depends.
It does.
I'm not doing it, but it depends.
okay.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Actually,
No.
I don't know.
because
I thought
the
a connection.
show on Netflix, Indian Matchmaker.
Oh, I know
There's
that
actually
one.
a difference, yeah, because you know how it's a whole business matchmaking and everything.
In
And
India.
it's basically like having your friend refer to you, like, oh, this is someone.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's different.
Yeah,
like
that's
blind
referral,
dating.
like
That's
someone
arranged
being a
marriage,
referral.
yes.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I've done that one too.
that's not okay. Arranged
No,
marriage,
because
yeah.
in the show there's different because there is forced marriage
Yes.
and then there was arranged marriage or marrying for love or marrying for love or something, and then the lady will pick suitable people and then just match them together. If they don't work out, they don't work
Yeah.
out.
Oh, it's like
Married
watching
at
Love
first
Love.
sight.
Yeah, it's like
First
apps when
Yeah.
we live.
Yeah.
But for the
That's
arranged
different.
marriage, you have no option of opting out.
Yeah, no option of choosing.
A lot of
or
arranged
anything like
marriage
that.
back home has elements of force. So like
Force.
you've been arranged to get married to this person. If you don't do it, now you're
Yeah.
disappointing the family. That's different.
Yeah,
but
no, that I
but
don't
say
like.
like
And
you
the family-
arrange the meetup, and if it does get to that, great. If it doesn't, okay, you find someone else.
it,
But they
yeah.
don't believe in
Yeah,
that
yeah,
concept.
Yeah, that's like blind dating. That's like
Yeah,
blind
I can do
dating.
matchmaking.
I can do match.
If I-
Oh yeah, all day. But then
Yeah.
also there's something about matchmaking. It depends on who is
Yeah.
who is matchmaking me.
I I mean, if the person that is matchmaking me doesn't even know my taste in guys, and then decides to bring this guy for me that I look at and I'm just like, this person is just not me. And then you expect me to date that person.
Like a lot of matchmaking can go horribly wrong. I also don't. I don't always accept a friend matchmaking me or whatever it is, because if it doesn't work out now and you're already now what's gonna happen? But it also doesn't mean I'm not open to it. But my initial response is always gonna be a no.
I mean, that's how Meghan.
I know,
Harry.
that is you.
I mean, Meghan and Harry are different breeds.
That's
No,
true.
but
But
they're
friends
humans.
introduced them. Apparently, that was dope.
When I met Sally.
I might introduce you to a prince.
I don't want a prince, especially an African prince. I don't want it.
Oh
No,
yeah,
I'm not.
Why would
I
you
have
want
to
an
go-
African prince?
Yeah, no.
you carry
have to
the
go back
burden
home.
of the
No, I
whole
don't. Not
kingdom.
even just that. Like, there's more
have to go back
responsibility.
home.
There's more. I just want an ordinary person. Thank you.
I get it.
Yeah, as in,
Yeah, I
I
get
don't
what
want
you
a prince.
mean.
Yeah. I'm saying
A crazy
with
person
an
like
African
me.
There's responsibility when it's
get-
just a prince. African prince, the responsibility is even extensive. I'm okay. No, I just want a regular person. Thank you. Anyway,
A regular, yeah.
let's stop it on there. We're regular. Let's just move. I feel like we just use this to send my advertisement out.
Yeah,
For the guys.
a lot of guys will
Come
come now.
Yeah, you should come. But if you're coming, come correct, because I'm not desperate either. If you're moving mad, I'm just going to move, because being single is not the end of the world. It really is.
It is normal.
Yeah, and
Is it-
office works is open Monday to Friday. I can always go and print
So
a
is
cardboard
Bunnings.
cutout of myself. I'm fine.
Yeah.
That's extreme.
I was like, what do you want that office for? I thought that's why they sell husbands. Anyway,
Yeah, cardboard
okay.
cutout. I can also order it online.
Oh god.
Anyway, well, that's the end of this episode. Just on that note, since we've kind of gone a little bit haywire, thanks so much for listening. We
Esther.
hope you enjoyed it.
Yes,
Comment
come
on
back
our
for more.
come back for more. Comment on our Instagram. I wanted to say you should comment about, like, would you yay or nay flash mob wedding proposals. Yay or nay, or
Nah.
a friend. Not you,
Kids are
Adifa. You've already
wedding.
discussed. And also, like, would you like if your friend was proposed to at your wedding or something like that? Yeah,
Pending
let us
permission
know.
or something
Yeah.
like that.
And thanks
Yeah.
for listening. We hope you enjoyed this episode.
Bye.
Once again, my name is Esther.
Liz.
Binti. Oh,
Adifa, your name is Adifa. Can you say your name?
this is Hanifa.
Yeah.
Oh, and Binti. This is Binti.
And once again, you've been listening to the Gilly Melanin podcast. Bye.
Bye.
She said Binti confidently.